What's good, Unique Gang? It's your boy YoungBoy back with another video. Right now, we got Baton Rouge lyrics that really happened. So you know they gonna have some YoungBoy in here, but don't make this is old. You feel me? Don't make it seem like you know what I'm saying. You gotta hate. You know what I'm saying? Not like hate him because of this bad stuff he done did in the past. I'm saying we're gonna leave it in the past. So y'all, we gonna get right to it. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. Let's go.
And Rouge can be a wild city. With murders and robberies going down every day, anything can happen in the streets. Crazy enough, the music and news tell us all about it. Here are some Baton Rouge drill lyrics that have actually happened. Matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul and had sex with my sister. Then threw it in my face in front of people on Insta. I ain't gonna speak on that disease that y'all gave to each other. In this
look,
bar,
that's YoungBoy lyric. They actually wanted us to react to Pour One. Y'all let me know if y'all still want me to react to Pour One. Put it in the comments.
What y'all giving each other? And then y'all spreading it to other people.
Oh, he about to explain it. Like, what the
my.
lyrics, he about to explain the lyrics. And, like, what? So that's YoungBoy right there. That was
okay.
People on Insta. I ain't gonna speak on that disease that y'all gave to each other. In this bar, YoungBoy is addressing his beef with another Baton Rouge artist named G Money, his childhood friend turned op. Although today, NBA YoungBoy is at the top of the rap game and worth millions of dollars, the rapper had a rough childhood growing up on the streets of Baton Rouge. His father was sentenced to 55 years in prison, and he moved in with his grandmother at 10 years old. Not long after, he got involved in the streets and ended up dropping out of high school at 14 to pursue a rap career. In middle school, YoungBoy started running around with his friend Lil Herc, and together they were breaking into houses and doing whatever else they could to make money. Lil Herc was the young brother of a local rapper named G Money, who was a few years older than the two, but became like a big brother to YoungBoy. Shortly after dropping out of school, YoungBoy got arrested for robbery and was sent to one of the worst youth detention centers in the country. While he was locked up, his grandmother who raised him died due to heart failure. After getting out of
she
jail,
died when he was locked up.
And he probably couldn't even come out to see her.
I know that was her.
YoungBoy was forced to ask his friends and family for food and shelter. The rapper even stayed with Lil Herc and G Money for a while, who helped him get to the next stage in his rap career. G Money was affiliated with a gang and record label called TBG. Baton Rouge is divided into two sections. The upper section reps TBG.
Remember that one time they was like going back and forth on live? Yeah, that was Fredo Bang, like young Fredo
Or Top
Bang.
Boy Gorillas, and the lower section reps BBG, or Bottom Boy Gorillas. So TBG was not only running the streets, they had also established a record label to launch themselves into the music industry, and G Money was one of their most promising artists. While YoungBoy was staying with them, G Money mentored him and helped him get signed to TBG.
Let me make sure this record. I just had to make sure just in case, you know. Because this is a long video. I ain't finna re-watch this.
Around that time, G Money released a single iPhone 6, which featured a very young NBA YoungBoy and another up-and-coming Baton Rouge rapper, Fredo Bang.
So they all had a
This song took off and established G Money as one of the hottest rappers in the city. Around the same time, YoungBoy also released his debut project with TBG called Life Before Fame, which failed to attract much attention. So G Money became the focus of TBG's marketing efforts, and YoungBoy was pushed to the side. Feeling like he wasn't getting the respect his talent deserved.
He said he didn't get no respect in that when he was over there.
Right.
They was just looking over him. That's crazy.
I think we talked about this. It was on one of the videos.
Yeah, I think we did.
YoungBoy eventually left TBG to focus on building his own label, NBA, his own crew, and his own brand. At that time, the rappers were still cool, but things would soon take a turn for the worse. In late 2016, NBA dropped the Project 38 Baby, which featured guest verses from major Baton Rouge artists like Kevin Gates and Lil Boosie. The title track blew up and established YoungBoy as a major threat in the music industry. He followed up quickly with Mind of a Menace 3, which was also well received. Many of these early tracks contained subtle disses at his former label and partners, but he didn't mention anyone directly by name. Then, he dropped a track called Change off his project Before I Go, where he raps, YoungBoy, not TBG, NBA, it's a way of living. Let a play, he gon' get it. Talk about it like I ain't with it. Name it shook me, you know I ain't. You can save your breath, no advice taken. What it is, I see you looking. In this bar, he officially announces that he's no longer cool with TBG, and if they have any problems, he's ready for whatever. After he left the label, it seemed like there was no bad blood between the two crews, and YoungBoy just made a personal decision to go the independent route to focus on building his own brand. But with this track, he made it clear that he's no longer rocking with TBG, and if they have any problems with him, he's ready for smoke. This track was basically a declaration of war and made it official that NBA doesn't rock with TBG, and they were official ops. On the same track...
Why would you do that? If everything was cool, why would you go and look for drama?
Nah, it probably was something in between. He just probably don't know.
Oh,
because there probably was some tension in between. They probably got mad because he blew up a little bit.
I mean, I understand people have some type of envy about what's going on, but why would you open up the gate to welcome trouble? If they ain't saying nothing to you, you don't say nothing to them, and keep it moving.
And made it official that NBA doesn't rock with TBG, and they were official ops. On the same track, YoungBoy even name drops a few people who would later be involved in the beef. First, he raps, cooling on the phone with Dump, talking about his manager, who can be seen riding around with him in the video, where YoungBoy is rapping along to the song. Dump would later be killed in retaliation for another murder in his deadly beef. Later in the song,
see, now that probably what fueled it right there. Mm-hmm. They that killed YoungBoy close man.
Wow. That's crazy.
In the bottom with Deusa. Deusa's another rapper from Baton Rouge who YoungBoy was cool with before this whole beef popped off. But just a few months later, YoungBoy wouldn't be rocking with Deusa anymore after the rapper was allegedly involved in the murder of his cousin. In November 2016, another up-and-coming rapper from Baton Rouge named Boozilla was shot and killed. Boozilla happened to be YoungBoy's cousin, and his death set off a wave of retaliation shootings in Baton Rouge. Boozilla and YoungBoy had actually been beefing for a while, but just made up before his death. Internet rumors suggest that they fell out because YoungBoy finessed him for a pack, but they eventually straightened it out. Boozilla rapped BBG, who's known to beef with TBG. So after YoungBoy and Boozilla became tight again, they began to plot against TBG, which is why YoungBoy started dissing them in his music. After Boozilla was killed, YoungBoy was out for blood. Not long after his death, Boozilla had dissed Deusa, which is allegedly why he was killed. So YoungBoy and a few of his homies did a drive-by on the suspected killers, and the rapper ended up catching an attempted murder charge. This really escalated the beef between NBA and TBG, with G-Money responding to Young.
Sorry about that, y'all. Camera, you know what I'm saying, memory card was full. I had to delete some stuff right quick. Back to it.
Charge. This really escalated the beef between NBA and TBG, with G-Money responding to YoungBoy's disses in his own music. YoungBoy narrowly beat the attempted murder charge after hiring an expensive team of lawyers who called in music industry executives to testify on his behalf. After spending about 8 months locked up, he was given a 10-year suspended sentence, which meant he'd be allowed to walk, but if he screwed up again, he's locked up again. Not long after being released from prison, he released a project Ain't Too Long, which contained the song.
See, that's what they be talking about. They say you don't be paying attention.
I be listening to y'all.
Where he talks about his beef with G-Money. On the track, he admits that he once looked at the rapper as an older brother. But after G-Money had sex with his sister, then brags about it on social media, YoungBoy felt pretty disrespected. He also drops the bar, when them killed my cousin, man, that made me wonder. Showing that Boozilla's death also impacted his feelings toward TBG. Around the same time, G-Money did an interview with Say Cheese TV, where he admits that he did sleep with YoungBoy's sister, but it happened a long time ago, and YoungBoy wasn't tripping over it initially.
Not really, he mad about his sister too, though.
So him right there, he is dead.
When he died?
He died because I don't know, he got killed.
When he died?
Probably like 2016 or something.
Oh, Lord.
2017, 2016. This is old. He was talking about YoungBoy and his sister.
And tripping over it initially.
Not really, he mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't really tripping on it back then, though, you know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit, you hear me, I guess.
But after he got famous and started making some money, he let his ego get the best of him and was tripping over old emotions he had kept bottled up. But the beef was far from over, and more diss tracks and bodies in this ongoing war were yet to come. This next bar is about an NBA affiliate who was tragically shot and killed in front of his girlfriend and family. Left him slumped under his car, he had his pistol. Lit Yoshi is another rapper from TBG who got sucked into the beef later on after G-Money was murdered. YoungBoy and G-Money had been trading diss tracks and making threats on social media. And one night, after G-Money was leaving the studio, he was shot and killed. That put TBG at a major disadvantage on the music front, with their most popular artist now dead, while their other two most popular artists, Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick, were in prison. So Lit Yoshi, one of TBG's deadliest shooters, started rapping just to throw shade at the NBA camp and keep the beef alive. In this bar, Lit Yoshi's rapping about YoungBoy's manager, Desmond Hartnett, aka Dump, who would become the next casualty in the war between NBA and TBG. By that point, YoungBoy had already become one of the most popular rappers in the industry who was selling out shows across the country. That made it near impossible for TBG to hit the rapper himself, so they went after the closest person they could. In May 2018, Dump was standing in the front yard with his girlfriend and other family members when shots were fired from a vehicle driving by. His girlfriend was also hit, and they were both brought to the hospital. His girl survived, but unfortunately, Dump passed away. Dump was not known to be involved in the streets.
At least the girl ain't die. You know, that would have been crazy, but hey, man, RP Dump, man.
But my thing is, why is you going after anybody? Y'all rap. Y'all just do y'all thing.
Deeper than rap. You gotta understand that, man. They probably deeper than rap.
I'm still trying to figure out how deep is it, cause if somebody just say something about my mama or she passed away or whatever, that wouldn't make me want to go and kill you, cause you said something. That's
you. That's not them. Again, ma, that's you and not them.
You know what that is?
Mindset.
Y'all got to get that hate out your heart. That's what that is. You can't let nobody take you from 0 to 100, because it's a consequence when you get to 100. And guess what that is? He facing the attempted murder charge because somebody said something about somebody and he gonna go and get them and try to shoot them, and see, that's too much.
But at that point, you got, like, when they rap and stuff and they talking about killing, like, you in the industry, you gotta live by that. You can't rap about something you capping by.
You know,
then you get canceled quick.
You know what they say? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. If that's what you living, that's how you gonna.
That's probably how you gonna die.
That's how you gonna die.
But he's willing to take that. That's what they basically saying. They're willing to go with that.
Because somebody said something. You willing to lose your life? Because somebody said something about somebody.
That's how they live it, Mom. I don't know how they, that's how they
I ask questions because I don't know. That's why I constantly ask questions, and I'm here. Because I want to understand why. But, I mean, I'm getting some good insight because this is,
Associations with YoungBoy. Before getting into the music industry, he had worked in construction and landscaping. Family members claim that he didn't have any known enemies, so he clearly wasn't prepared for the attack that would take his life. According to Lit Yoshi, he had a pistol on him when he was killed, which is common for anyone in the South, even those who aren't in the streets. But it was a surprise attack that no one saw coming, so he wasn't able to draw the weapon in time to protect himself. Dump's murder was meant to send a message to the NBA camp that no one is safe in the streets of Baton Rouge, and anyone affiliated with them can get caught up in the drama. The shooters were rumored to be Lit Yoshi and Boulevard Quick, who had just been released from prison not long before the shooting. But it wouldn't be long before NBA would keep the war going by dissing his ops on another track. He ran his mouth about topping them, got the drop, and then we popped him. NBA YoungBoy, The Last Backyard. In this bar, YoungBoy is talking about
crazy
Boulevard
titles. Quick. Like, his title's not regular. Like, somebody just has some, like, regular stuff, like The Last Backyard. Like, what is that supposed to mean?
The Last Backyard Cookout. So you telling me don't judge him. That's what you told me at the beginning of this video, right?
I said in his past. This is for his past. This is his past.
That look like one of the videos we watch right here.
But that's still like 2 years ago.
I think a past is like
it's a video. He's just
10 years.
He's showing the clips of YoungBoy, but what he's talking about is from previous years.
Who
was rumored to be one of the shooters responsible for Dump's murder. Boulevard Quick was locked up at the time of G Money's murder. After he and Fredo Bang were both released, the two rappers went on a mission to hold it down for TBG and seek revenge for their homie's death. They started dissing YoungBoy any chance they could get. YoungBoy had been kind of quiet over the past few months, mainly because he had no one to beef with online after G Money was killed. But after Dump was murdered and TBG started back up with the disses, YoungBoy was right back to his old ways. It got so heated that YoungBoy's mom even jumped in and told her son's two rivals to off and leave YoungBoy alone. Boulevard Quick responded and told her to mind her business, which YoungBoy wasn't happy about. Just a few weeks later, Boulevard Quick was shot to death outside the Lakeside Villa Apartments where he lived. The rapper was standing outside the apartment complex when he was shot several times. This made him the second TBG rapper to lose his life.
And told his mama to stay up out of this. He ended up.
So you done dissed somebody mama.
He ain't diss her. He just said stay up out of the business.
That's
well, he dissed her.
Not a diss. It's like, well, you disrespected her.
Yeah, he disrespected
you
her.
Disrespected. So that is like a diss. I mean, so yeah, come on, y'all.
Boulevard Quick's death is believed to be direct retaliation for his involvement in Dump's murder, in addition to his constant dissing of YoungBoy and the comments he made toward the rapper's mom. So in this bar, YoungBoy is describing exactly what happened to Boulevard Quick. He started running his mouth, but didn't realize that YoungBoy still had goons all over the city. They caught him lacking in the parking lot of his own home, and the rest is history. After Quick was murdered, police started putting the pieces together that many of the shootings and murders going on in Baton Rouge were related to this beef. They started going after all TBG or NBA affiliates linked to any of the crimes, including Lit Yoshi, who's currently being charged with several attempted murder cases that came from this beef. An NBA affiliate named NBA Pap was also arrested for the murder of G Money, proving that the rapper was killed in retaliation for dissing YoungBoy.
Was arrested for the murder of The G Money. Remember he said he messed with YoungBoy's sister.
I'm telling you, hey, they gon'
That's
try
how I
to
remember
put.
Watch that video that NBA is over for the NBA camp.
Yeah, cause they gonna try to put some pieces together, and if it fit, it's on you. It's gonna be right on you.
With all the other top rappers either dead or in jail, this left just Fredo Bang and YoungBoy to compete over who is the most dominant rapper in the city. YoungBoy is clearly the more popular and successful rapper at the moment, but all his street beefs and wild calls have gotten him into a lot of trouble. He was recently arrested on a federal firearms charge that may turn into a RICO case, which could potentially put the rapper behind bars for life. Although YoungBoy has always found a way to avoid serious jail time in the past, it seems like the Baton Rouge police...
They might, I just seen that on Instagram. They said they putting out a little thing, like, they might free YoungBoy, but he got to be on house arrest in Utah. Type junk. He gonna be on house arrest in Utah. Like the lawyers and stuff putting that in for the what's it called, and they like looking, trying to see if they gonna do it or whatever. It's not he gonna be free yet, but they trying to put that word in, like they giving them solutions or something that he can do to stay out of trouble or something like that. Like they say they gonna put him on house arrest in Utah. He gotta stay in Utah or something like that.
But even if you was to, even with this whole thing, his involvement and everything, they're gonna try to bring it back to him no matter where.
Yeah, they're gonna try to bring it back. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, just keep your nose clean and stay out of it anyway.
But if it do get clean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to stay clean.
I hope so.
And now the feds are caught on to what's going on in the TBG NBA war. They're looking to paint YoungBoy as a violent gang leader who's orchestrated hits on rival rappers like G Money and Boulevard Quick. And based on his own lyrics, it isn't too hard to get that impression as well. Hopefully, YoungBoy can stay on his best behavior and hire a good team of lawyers who will help him secure his freedom. But even if he does get out, it seems like it's only a matter of time before the rapper will be back in the streets. If you thought this video was crazy, be sure to check out our channel for more. From rappers and fights to scam rap millionaires, we cover the most insane stories that you need to hear. Also, be sure to subscribe to our second channel if you're gang. Well,
that's best of the end of that. What do you think about that?
And stay out of trouble. That's what I think about it. I was told that I don't need to judge him for his past, but your past gonna always catch up with you. So keep your nose clean this time.
I feel like screaming in your ear.
I feel like punching you in your chest.
I really almost just screamed in your ear.
And I feel like punching you in your chest. Don't do that. Why would you scream in my ear?
I almost screamed in your ear.
Why? Because I'm talking about YoungBoy.
That's what I just felt like.
And you,
type jump. You know what I'm saying?
Stop now. I need my ears. You may not need your chest. I need my ears.
Hey man, that's basically the end of the video. Baton Rouge drill lyrics that actually happen. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Almost at 9K, next 10K, then 100K, then 200K. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never gonna stop. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. We out.